Evening.
What's up? What's up? How you doing, brother?
Not too bad. Got to the not the golf course, the driving range today. That was pretty. Had a good time there. Basically, my super boss recommended that that I focus more on straightening my lead arm, and I did that, and I just blasted one, just dead straight, 230 yards. And I'm like, huh. That might fix my game then. So hit a really good virtual golf round. Especially there was one part where I blasted a 230 yarder, and then I look and I'm like, about 110 from the hole. Pitching wedge will probably get me like 90 to 100 if I full send. I'm like, maybe this is the one time I use a 9-iron. And full sent on the 9-iron. Goes sky high, drops less than 2 yards away from the hole. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh damn.
It feels good. It feels so good. And then, so the way the driving range works with the virtual golf is that you're actually driving on an actual range that's just being tracked and mapped to an actual course.
Yep.
And so for your putt, obviously you can't exactly do that at a driving range. So what they have you do is you basically use your wedge and you chip to like a 40-yard target. And then however close you are can determines how well you quote unquote putted. And then I'm like, all right, cool. I'm pretty well set up. It's like when you get that close, it gives you a very generous range that you have to get to it in order to consider just only needing one putt. And so I chip it. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I get it like 2 feet away from the target. So it was like super overkill for getting the birdie that I got. But I was so happy with that.
But got the birdie?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
The thing is, though, it's like it's not completely fixed because I still absolutely turbo sliced some of my shots into the next county, so I still gotta work on the consistency. But that's how it goes.
Comes with time, muscle memory, my dude.
Yep, and I haven't been able to get out as much as I want
to. You
and
Boss Man work on?
Oh. No, me and so I've golfed with him once, but Super Boss is so the boss of his boss, and he's big into golf, and so I golfed with him once, and then also we talk about golf every now and then.
Hell yeah! How's the coffee endeavor going?
So far still waiting on labels, but I did get something to try to make my coffee better, although I have yet to dial my grind size in for this new method. So there's a thing called a blind shake. And so one of the big trials for how you get a good thing of coffee is, well, how do I distribute the grounds evenly in the portafilter for pulling an espresso shot? And there's all sorts of really stupid, goofy methods people have come up with. There's like this most common one is a WDT, which is basically just effectively a plug that has a whole bunch of needles sticking out of it, and then you just run those needles inside the portafilter to just sort of break up the clumps and everything. And then there's like people have figured out like mechanical things that look like watches practically, but they're just a whole bunch of gears that are, you put it on there and you twist it and then it does that for you and it rakes. I think it's called the moon raker. It's like $200 to $400. And that it doesn't grind coffee. It's just there to distribute grounds. And so people have started people apparently tested the shit out of it like a year ago. Thank God I didn't get huge into it. But they found out that basically like a $20 thing whereby you just put the grounds in there, you just shake it up a whole bunch, and then you just sort of let them fall out of the bottom. That was the best method and it wasn't even close. So it was kind of funny to see that the most budget-friendly method ended up being better than the multi-$100 versions.
That's usually how it is, though. But with like any industry, like most things are just fluff at the end of the day.
Yeah. But when it comes to grinders, that makes a gigantic difference. Like you can have a cheap espresso machine, but if you have like a really expensive grinder, it will essentially just sifting the ground, CJ. If you have an expensive grinder, it will still make good tasting shots. So apparently, like the number one thing is a good
yeah.
grinder, and then the espresso machine helps a lot. Then, and then if you want to make it even more consistent, you get a blind shaker. Thank God. Oh, good coffee.
A
Good
blind
coffee
shaker.
also helps. Yeah, blind shaker is the thing where you put the grounds in there, you shake it up.
I see.
Yep.
So are you looking to like lane practice? Is that the VOD?
Yep. Just make sure I have my fundamentals and lane mechanics sorted down. Generally.
Hell yeah.
Bossman said he'd be down in half an hour. That was an hour ago. He did say he needed to call his father because his father's birthday is today, which is ironic considering Father's Day is tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll see
let
if,
me
if
see
anyone
what
else
do I
wants
want
to
to.
I'll see if anyone else wants to get into just practice lanes.
Oh hell yeah.
Did Reno ever play?
I have to show you at some point the way. Who?
Reno. It's another fella, and I think we had him for jump ship one time. CJ wants to join. He's probably grinding. CJ's probably grinding PoE right now though. So it'll probably just be me's and U's.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, the new whatever it's called. Yep.
Yeah, the new league started yesterday, and it's
cool. I'll have to show you. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people starting to hop back on that. Now that new stuff's out, I hope that kind of fixes like the end game, because that's the only criticism that I've heard is the end game isn't the most satisfying.
It's been 9 months, so yeah. Well, it's been, people are probably arguing it's not as satisfying because they haven't changed much about it in a while. Although that's probably the complaints you're hearing about PoE 2, because PoE 2 had a lot of complaints about the end game.
Oh, this is
PoE
1?
Yep.
That's having a new season?
Yep, PoE 1 finally got a new league after 9 months. Let's see. Alright. Let me just choose someone.
Let's see, I think... Yeah.
I need to probably strengthen my laning ability as Vindicta. Like, I like her as the fact that she's almost a support in certain instances, because she does focus more on the debuff and stuff. She's obviously a carry in pubs, but like, she's more of a support role, even though you wouldn't think that she is.
Oh yeah.
Death comes for everyone eventually.
Yeah, really just like all the debuffs in Tread, which she has been a little bit nerfed in that regard.
Yeah.
But you know.
I'm gonna get shit on. It's fine.
I mean, I'm playing a character that I don't really play as, so... do I even have a build on this account?
I don't.
Oh no, I do have Self-King. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I found there's a new way to get in blue and saves you 7 seconds on the zip here.
Oh really? Is it getting off and dashing through the...
I'm already in then.
Yep.
It's on the left side. Well, you dash right and then kind of around the pillar.
On this one?
I'll show you after the game. It's like right at the beginning, like right after you leave this.
Oh, okay.
I have to remember to do it each time that I'm... Worth dive, definitely.
How much did you get fried?
One thing...
Like fish in a
only like 200 damage. Told you, it's worth.
Right, as long as you're solo. Damn, it is really impossible to deny.
Yeah, it like, unless you're like way closer to the thing, it's 100% impossible.
Yeah, there really is no denying.
looking for? Gun? Want to buy a mug to go with your gun?
I can strike from anywhere.
Weird first item. And I kind of get it, but
What is it? Oh, wait, what? I can
Hungry.
see. Oh, damn. Yeah, that checks.
Die on your feet.
pushed every button. Oh no. Wow, those orbs do not hang around for very long anymore.
Yeah. At the very, like, right when the 3-lane map came out, there was, like, the second that it popped out, it was able to be claimed, and that was my favorite.
I remember
even
seeing
though,
that, 'cause, like, just
people
high
complained about
fire rate on the
ping.
day.
But it's like, you should get an advantage for, like, having a better gun in that scenario. And, like, I get ping, but, like, in Counter-Strike, like, it's literally a millisecond and you die. So, like, I don't understand how people are so obsessed with ping in this game with soul herbs. Haha, I got one. I'd dive you right now if I had bought anything yet.
Let's have some.
Stay 2 steps ahead of death, my friend.
Oh god, is this one of those builds? It's like, oh, me, put your points
I'm
in
tired of
here.
fanfare.
Hate that.
What's the complaint?
A lot of pub builds are just like, oh, max out assassinate immediately. It's like, no, that's not how you play her.
Oh yeah.
It's terrible. It's so.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, do that if you're.
I mean, if you're rolling really hard,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Bought that off a Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs.
But yeah, at the end of the day, Vindicta should be played as a support more or less.
It does immediately put 3 points into the alt. Oh, fuck this build. No, I'm not doing that.
The pros lend me their aid.
Hate that, dude.
Oh no, I lost an entire wave. Fuck.
Yep.
They're mine.
Pixie poop.
Love that. Let's see.
Funny thing was, I would have hit so much harder if I would have actually skilled that second point. But I was like, no, fuck that. That's stupid.
Swing by anytime.
God damn it, I forgot to do the thing. Oh well. Attempt to incorporate into
They won't
practice.
be able to take cover.
Where the fuck did that crow ricochet? You hit the creep and then it came back to me. That's new.
No running.
Yeah, pushing a Vindicta is pretty easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although, actually, no, not a good one, because they would actually, like, properly harass with flight and stuff.
I don't go selling these. To just
Yeah, the biggest thing is just like the tethering crow. That always fucks me up whenever I'm against a Vin.
Well, it's like, they fly and then tether you in the open, so it's like, well, what are you gonna do?
Stay put. I see them. Summoning crows.
I didn't ricochet to the hero, that's unfortunate. It must have a really low acquisition radius.
Our blue walker is under attack. Your mind will be honed.
What are you thinking? Do you want to reset?
This is just the
Oh, we
beginning.
can reset.
Go.
Our blue walker is
Definitely will take some
And then let's see.
time. Gotta find a build that
What do I
isn't
want to
stupid.
I faced a Bebop yesterday in mid lane that rushed Veilwalker and Enduring Speed. So what he would do is just get next to our tower, run through the Veil, run through and put a bomb on us, and just like sprint back and forth off of cooldown. It was fucking hilarious.
God, that would be miserable. I have a build that's not
God damn
fucking
it! I can't.
garbage.
wronged, Vindictor. But together,
I just realized I can't use my usual build against you because a bomb build cannot interact with your character. So,
Oh yeah.
man.
Where's the fucking...
that
Everything is
doesn't-
just putting two... Oh my god, they're all just dumping points in Assassinate. I hate this game. I hate these build makers. These builds are fucking dog shit. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
I make my own opportunities.
Hi. One thing that I've seen people sort of make a Faustian choice as far as they'll parry and then they'll immediately heavy melee right after because they know the other guy's gonna punish, and so you just trade heavy melees.
They won't be going anywhere.
Like the next level thing, I guess, is to just
Parry them!
parry after they fail their parry because they're just gonna heavy melee right after. But like that could go very poorly.
I've seen some pros literally just binding their melee to like M-wheel down, so it's impossible for them to heavy melee because it's
God.
just can get you fucked so easily.
Yeah.
Let's see.
People really don't want to do it as much anymore unless they're playing
Stay
8.
right there. Summoning crows.
Yeah, you really got baited out really well. Let's see how much you hate this item.
What, express shot? Is it still bugged?
I'll take to the skies.
Yeah.
Taking flight.
That's eventually one can get, but not quite yet.
True.
Free!
Your enemies will curse your name.
No running. The birds will deal with them.
Oh wait, what? That just... Okay, I guess the projectile just disappeared. Oh wait, no, it hit you.
Yep. I'm all crowed and stuff.
What are you looking for? Guns? Trinkets? Tickets to South Pacific? That's gonna help keep your blood on the inside.
Let's see.
He's just staring
I'm
menacingly.
going to tear through their defenses.
Go out
We're
there
standing
and
as
own
that.
your will.
Stick around. I'll find a place to snipe.
Tee.
I'll have them right where I
Oh my
want
god, there's no support builds, really.
them. Mock them.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah, you
that
just have
bird
to find,
ricochet- Do you
like,
see where that
whatever
bird
throws
ricocheted?
using.
Yeah, I have to actually,
think-
like, copy a build off of a DFN game or something. I don't know what the last one that used Vindicta was, though. That she's not
Well,
exactly
does
a top
Vegas
pick
have any
anymore.
builds up?
Yes.
I would imagine that Vegas has a
not
build
supporty.
up that would actually
Someone's
be,
using their
you know, something usable.
I don't know. Doesn't seem very supporty. It still goes for the fast assassinates.
Find them.
How old is the build? Well, it has to be current patch, so I'm silly. E. Isn't that fun and interactive?
Depending on your latency.
Locking down an area.
What the spin? Wait, how did I take backstab? I was facing you the whole time.
Not a clue.
Maybe that item's a
I
little
just
bugged.
wanted to do a single 360, but it needed 4 seconds to be able to actually come off, so just kept spinning.
That was peculiar. Damn, there are a billion boxes around here.
Yeah. There's one video that I think Gene made that taught me all the box routes that I know. It's like 10 minutes long, and you know, I really like that. Like the map is pretty uniform, side to side. Mid's definitely the easiest to learn really quick.
Yeah.
You'll be the last one standing.
The box is just like right back there. Your
Our
walker and
blue
whatnot.
walker is under attack.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah, I want to check out. I want to just rip a build from a DFN before I do another Vindicta game for sure. I need to come up with something better than this garbage. It just annoys me. It's like, seriously, you guys couldn't just be asked to... I guess people are like, oh, it doesn't max out assassinate, therefore it's not a good build. I don't want to do it. You were
Yeah, no,
saying?
it's quite
So I can,
strange to me.
Try and grab a build.
Green
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
has been
Yeah, alright.
defeated.
Let me
let's see.
leave the match and then see if I can find the DFN match. Go through their YouTube and then go to like the corner and type in the match ID, I guess.
Let's see what builds are there. Who is it? Ebola Vindicta.
Yeah, it's probably just full crow.
Oh yeah,
It's not full crow actually. It still
That's-
grabs assassinate.
it doesn't grab assassinate fully till the very end though. It's 2 crow, then assass, then stake. Yeah, kind of a. I don't know anything about Vindicta. I've played that character.
I mean,
Let
you throw
me,
crows. That's basically it.
Let me make sure I quote myself correctly. 10 times. I'm pretty sure she's the first character that I ever played. Her or 7, one of the two.
Does run DB, so that actually might be support. Evan Lash Holiday. Really? You'd buy a knockdown for a holiday? This seems a little excessive. Trophy collector. Okay, now I know he's trolling. Literally never seen trophy collector be bought in pro play.
Yeah, I mean, like, it all depends, you know.
I don't know what was. Maybe the word math.
See, able to have an
Who's this
outside.
guy?
But
Oh yeah,
we'll
this is
see,
what I
though.
want.
Yeah, so I don't think Vindicta got picked.
Oh, there's
at all
so
in
many they
EU.
need to get rid of. Yeah, she's been dropping in Prio over there.
I'm kind of
Oh,
interested.
there we go.
But
Game
just
1
make sure they
versus
have-
Thinking it's
Valhalla.
Mark Hurd and
What
well, I
match
think he's
ID
got
do we
Midgard.
got? Oh, that's so fucking impossible to see. Please tell me they put it in their YouTube description. That'd be great. Nope. Okay, so I have to do this.
And they're about to convert here onto left.
36886.
Yeah, it's still a bit of HP left. Here's Cal.
686 346. Yeah, not even Vegas got Trophy Hunter. What the fuck, dude? Cult of Sacrifice is very, very good on, or a good idea to put on Vindicta, though.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's huge.
He got Echo Shard. That's also a good. Okay, so this is the real build.
Is wait, is this?
Yeah, see, this is what I thought. Okay, it's still 3 points early assassinate, which makes sense for the damage, I suppose, but then no more. And then another point in Crow, another point in Flight, interestingly enough. Okay, this one I don't mind. And this was in the most recent, this was number 29, so this is the most recent one. So I saw the Trophy Hunter, I'm like, oh, this is bait. This is a bait build. It doesn't take the last
Oh yeah.
point of Crow.
Did you see why Quig got kicked from Melee Creeps initially?
No, I don't really follow
Complete
that stuff.
offshoot.
What do you know?
He just like left. Yeah. Like a ranger was streaming it, and Pashi told everyone to mute, and then they had a very heated encounter. And then AVG said, "Ayo, Ranger, you muted stream, right?" And he's like, no, I forgot."
Oh Jesus.
Essentially, he just like after like 4 minutes was holding W into their walker, and yeah, then said that they like demolished their draft, and then while Pashi was trying to talk to him, muted himself. I guess that's the second day in a row that he had done that.
So he's being a child.
Yeah, W mental. Yep.
Wasn't Quig? Who was it that like was spurging out about the management of the tournament organizers when there was the whole kerfluffle of Hydra Nation versus VP back in the day? And it's like, oh, I just want to say, you know, L or something. It's like LTOs, or he basically said some shit talk to the TOs and then jumped out of the call. And then one of the guys at Hydra says, we don't endorse that.
I think.
You think that was Quig?
Yeah, that would probably be Quig. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
are you a
because he got
fucking
kicked from
child?
Hydra Nation for like very similar. I mean, probably actually is kind of the
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
They're either children or not beaten enough. It's one of the two.
Let's see.
Yes.
Did you find a build that works?
I'm gonna try and adapt. I mean, I guess laning a support versus wouldn't give me much mechanic, but it does allow me to. I think my laning with Vindicta is absolutely shit right now, and so it's something I do need to work with as far as harassing and being.
I'm
oppressive.
gonna lane with Ivy, so
All right.
it'll be you know, the worst laner against you.
Okay. I
I
think
do want to play more Ivy.
Vegas's build that he ran in DFN has some ideas that I like. The skilling is interesting because he doesn't max out Crow, which I thought was the whole reason people would play Vindicta, but it did get nerfed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It maxes nothing first, and eventually maxes Tether, but that's from putting like all the points into Tether.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 0 to 100 there. Once you put 2 points into Assassinate and 1 point, and 2 points into Crow. So 2 points Crow, 2 points Assassinate, and then dump everything into Tether. No, then like 1 point into Flight, and then dump all your points into Tether, and then go back to Crow.
I'll give you the secret sauce of
I'll
laning
make
at
the
the
world a
moment.
better place.
Yeah.
So right now, laning, at least pubs like meta, is
Yeah.
shove the wave as hard as humanly possible and then aggress the other team. Is kind of the way that it is, just because denying is like so impossible.
Makes sense.
Essentially, it's just shoving the wave and then AFKing and farming boxes is how you
So,
win.
so essentially,
Or
characters
in my
that don't
case,
really kill
I just
creeps very well,
shove
like
and
Vindicta.
shove and shove.
So characters like Vindicta that don't kill creeps
Yeah, to an
particularly
extent.
quickly kind of suck.
Pay for his sins. All you need to do is summon me.
Yeah, but then that's why you buy like monster rounds and shit like that if you're in a bad matchup and stuff. I do a lot of damage, you see.
The character is one of the best, fastest guns. Wow, you actually got the deny. I felt like I shot that at pretty good latency too.
Crows obey.
Oh good, this doesn't properly recommend. I assume it's Tether after Pro? Like, all time, almost without exception?
Story isn't over yet.
Okay. Question mark? I thought the stun duration was like really low initially, but I guess not.
Yeah, it's not enough to be able to get a heavy melee out, but I can get a light one out.
Oh right, true, true.
Ready to take flight.
Oh, hello. Oh, what are you doing here?
Make my own opportunities.
I didn't do what I usually try to do, but I usually shove that wave and then try and get down to the bottom of their subway before it spawns, so then I can just pop right back up and all that shit.
You'll be the last one standing. These are dangerous times. You don't want to be.
Wow, you went like early item suppressor, interesting.
Harry them.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, Vin is basically all just debuff these days.
Yep.
Going airborne. Bringing me down. Mock them.
We set up for crows.
Locked and loaded. Fly true.
Okay.
Summoning crows. No one hides from me. Nighty night.
I don't know why I keep buying right when it's solos.
This is just the beginning. Taking flight.
That time you got full.
Need to make this count.
Howie, that hurts a lot.
They're mine.
Oh man, that would have been cool.
The birds will deal with them. Stick around.
Might have gotten lucky and hit you in the head with that assassinate.
Hurry them. I'm tired of playing fair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need more protection. You know where to find me.
This could buy me the time I need.
I do think Cultist is probably a good idea on this build for sure. Or on this
Oh, yeah.
character in general, because it would help the comeback.
Yeah, I mean, like, I honestly think that Cultist is not nearly as bad as a lot of people tend to try and make it out to be.
No, it still gives you the same amount of money that it did previously, right?
Yeah, it gives you the same amount of money. The issue is just all the buffs and things are,
No more games.
whatever it's called, scales off of boons now instead of being inherent.
True.
Yeah. Which I don't mind.
Let's see. This, what item am I looking for? There we go.
Don't mind the blood on that. It's gently used.
Should have gone monster rounds. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so Cultist, like, late game can be better than it was pre-nerf. The only thing is just, why does my game alt-tab? I'm so pissed.
Oh god.
I'm so mad it's happened so many times today. I don't know what
They won't be
combination
able
of
to take
keys
cover.
when I'm trying to do something cool makes that happen. But
Be brave.
no, I can't shoot fast. Stop that. I don't like it one bit. It's not fair.
This guy.
The birds will deal with them.
It just did it again. What the fuck?
Are you gonna do the thing?
There you are. Mock them. Binding them.
Oh my god, I hope you saw that shot from up close. That was in the head
Clipped
too.
my big ass head. Yeah, that.
It only came out for like a second too. That was a jumping headshot.
Deadlock.
I mean, that only happened because you were basically giving it to me, but still.
No, that was sick, man. I'm wholeheartedly, like, even though I'm somewhat memeing, I'm wholeheartedly trying to murder you, so. I will say, it's complete trash current patch, but, when it was the 4 items, Melee Ivy was actually so sick. I had like a 60% win rate on it. It was just, eventually just turned into a stun build because couldn't do enough damage later on with melee, so just double stomp. Essentially alt, throw all of my bombs down, stun, echo shard, stun, and it was cool.
The
I make my own
Mystic
opportunities.
regeneration is really good on this build. But it's like
Holy
constantly
shit, yeah,
refreshing.
you took a bunch of your health back. That's bad.
Yeah, every one bird healed me for 95 HP.
Damn.
You're looking to
Yeah, that's
survive.
like,
You
there's
came
quite a
with
few
right
items that I haven't had to use with any of the characters I play, and that's one of them that, like,
This is just the beginning.
I don't get any of the
I'll find a
perks of
place
it.
to snipe.
Also, if you didn't know, Healbane sucks now.
Dang.
It's
Wow.
almost, if you're gonna be doing like a spirit build, you should
Find them.
definitely just wait to get like spirit burn.
Makes sense. I mean, it was kind of being got on every build because it was such a sort of
Yeah.
cheap pickup.
DK is awesome, but spending 3k and a slot for decay kind of feels bad.
Yeah. This build's way, way better. Feels way better.
The crow's over.
Oh, we both fly now?
when I slowing hex you? What the fuck?
No, it was right before the projectile hit me, I'm pretty sure.
Throwing stake.
I'm pretty sure it was right before the projectile hit.
No, my guardian.
Yeah, I just need to massage the early game items a little bit, and I think this will be definitely good.
Yeah, and it's all, you know, it's all fluid.
Yep. Well, there's just so much more utility in this set of items. I get the dagger, I get monster rounds, which becomes a dagger, I get the healing right, The Mystic Regen is there. Yeah, the Mystic Regen plus Mystic Vuln is just like so crow-centric, and it's so nice feeling. Oh, CJ just asked, "How's my girl in current day?" I can't tell him.
Your girl?
CJ. No, CJ said, "How's his girl in Deadlock in the current day?"
Oh, she's actually good now. For the last like 4
pubs?
months, she was completely terrible.
She hasn't been picked up a
she's fine now.
single time in pubs or in sorry, comp.
Yeah, like she's definitely like a B tier character now, but she was like the worst character in the game for a good 3 months.
Hurry them!
Like literally, you're throwing if you picked her kind of vibes. It was really sad.
Even in pubs, huh?
Yeah. I've been seeing a shit ton of dynamos in my games recently, and I hate it.
Honestly, you gave him better news than I thought I was gonna have to give him, because I haven't seen her picked a single time, and she gets memed on all the time by the casters as like no one's gonna pick her.
I mean, like, competitively viable, not necessarily. But like, what I'd like compare her to like Lash maybe, or like it can still definitely work. The big thing right now is like cancer turrets.
Oh wow, that was a fucking weird punch.
Hello.
You can't sit on my face for now.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
The assassinate still hits for a shit ton. I don't even have Mystic Burst or anything. Oh, you know what it is? It's Mystic Vulnerability plus the Shred.
Wait, has CJ seen the new model that McGinnis got?
I'm pretty sure he has.
My only opportunities.
I don't like it personally, but I like the old one. I get that
it's
it
one of
didn't
those
really
ones-
fit.
Yeah, it didn't fit at all. The tech and whatnot didn't really fit. Oh, can you show me that the shortcut? The shortcut. It's
Oh yeah.
okay, you say immediately as you go through. Oh, it's the instead of the pillar, you go. So when it bends left, you instead juke right, and then get back on the zip line.
Yep.
Okay.
No, you don't get back on the zip line. If you want, just come past my walker. I
Yeah,
can
sure.
show you.
Come here.
Okay. So this point in the sign is where you want to do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you get up, crouch, right, strafe to the left, around, crouch, and get back on the zip. It saves 7 seconds on regular time.
That is incredibly slow. The zip line is incredibly slow. If that's how much it can save you.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, have you seen the game that people have been demo? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Wait, finish your thought.
No, you good.
Have you seen the game people have been sort of? I know Jonas was playing a little bit. Wildgate, sort of like semi-comp version of Jump Ship.
I have not seen it, but I've been hearing people playing it and stuff. How is it, man?
Surprisingly compelling. Like when I look at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, the art style is okay, whatever. The gunplay is okay, but like when I actually get to the game, I'm probably gonna play it a bit and then just not really want to play it very more. But for some reason, it has that feeling of you want to smash the go again button every time you finish a match. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think it's just because it's
like,
generally just compelling.
What is the typical, whatever it's called? Like, what is the game type that it is?
Effectively a battle royale with an extra objective. So either you kill all the other ships, or you grab the artifact and get out. and those are not mutually exclusive. It's not like, oh, if you have the artifact, then you basically have the football, and you're just got a target on you, everyone's back, or you got a target on your back. I mean, you do have a target on you, but having the artifact gives you a gigantic buff. So if there's like 2 people that are fighting, and then you're the last person alive besides those 2 people, if you can get the artifact, the thing is, the artifact is a very difficult PvE encounter. Like, if you need people that know how to keep good DPS uptime and not get smoked. Because we had an instance where we would have had the round in the bag, because there's only one other ship. They were too busy looting the guys that they had killed, because you can rip turrets and stuff off of other people's ships.
Walker is under attack.
They were too busy looting that and shit to like immediately go after us, and we knew where they were. They didn't necessarily know where we were. And we tried doing like the artifact encounter, but I mostly stayed with the ship to stop them from boarding it, and the remaining folks were just constantly getting annihilated by the PvE. So otherwise we would have gotten the artifact, because the artifact gives you gigantic buffs.
And that you just carry into the game and like can wreck the other groups that are going around them.
Well, you carry that and basically extract with that artifact. If you run away with the artifact effectively and get to the gate, which is why it's called Wild Gate, then you win the game immediately.
Ooh, and it's in space.
Yes.
And owls. Yeah, if I took a look at that fucking the artwork, I'd have like no clue that that's the vibe that they're going for.
Yeah, no, it's
shit.
actually a savage game. Like it's the mechanics are absolutely brutal, because here's the thing: if someone gets on your ship and you have like, I don't know, upgraded turrets because you get loot from PvE locations, they can literally just go onto your ship, grab your turret, and leave. And I'm not talking just like they have to run away. They can just teleport back to their ship anytime. There was one instance where we saw a ship that was
like
Huh?
You go ahead. No.
There was one instance
no
where here, I can actually pull up a clip. There was an instance where I boarded a ship from a team that didn't know they were preoccupied with something else, ripped off their most expensive cannon, teleported back to our ship, and then we engaged them and killed them with that cannon.
Let's see. Yeah. You can be sharing your screen or send me a link.
Yep, I'll I'm fishing for the let's see. There's a far better one. It isn't just me running onto their ship, whereby I boarded the artifact ship's team. So like they were either fighting or they were running away. I think we were engaging them, and we got super close range, and so I went onto their ship. The thing is, the artifact is the one thing that stops you from teleporting in the game. So I went onto their ship, killed 2 of their guys, took the artifact, flew off of their ship, and I'm like, open the door, and managed to get it onto our ship. And then we were suddenly like, okay, we got huge buffs, we're just going to turn and burn towards the gate, and then keep hammering them as we do so. Unfortunately, you know, it's always incumbent upon how well your team can make macro decisions. But I don't know. Let's see. It's the one... We actually died 250 meters away from the gate, which is just heartbreaking. One thing...
Yeah, he's not even facing...
Oh, let me see if I can... I'm looking... I'm scanning... Or what's the word? Scrubbing through it on stream right now?
I gotcha. I also sent you a clip in turn as well that is self-explanatory whenever you get around to seeing it. It's pretty silly shit.
Is it in Steam chat, or...?
I sent it to you on Discord.
Okay. Oh, weird, it didn't pop up with the thing. Oh, wait. Is it there? Nice. It's in the guns channel.
Oh, my bad.
That's
I thought
fine,
I
it don't matter.
sent it with you. Fuck. That's funny.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. They have no idea what killed them. I can guarantee that. Oh my god.
And then we went on to lose that game. But yeah, Bomb Paradox is a fun time, man. It's
it
just
looks
hard
like
to
a lot of fun.
make
It
happen,
just
as always.
you just have a very, very low chance of it working. I don't want that to be the case, but I just feel like that's the reality of it.
Yeah. And I mean, with that, you can just kind of be an alt spot until you find like the good opportunities in order to do so. Can't do it against like whenever I'm queuing Paradox, if they have like 2 or more flyers, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do the funny carbine thing now.
Also, one of the things, there's lots of different little ship parts and pieces and even like handheld things you can get as loot from these PvE encounters. So you can see, I don't know if you have the stream up, but...
Oh, shit, I see.
No problem.
Let's... there we go.
There are things called clamp jets, and you can stick them onto other ships or the inside of your ship.
Mm-hmm.
And so here it says we have, 1214 meters, 1,214 meters to the gate. And I'm like, so we have the artifact, we just need to burn towards the gate. I'm like, just set us up for just aim towards the gate, because I'm about to make us go fast. So if you stick that clamp jet on a ship and then shoot it, it will start firing off. I think in a couple of... Yeah, here we go. He's like, alright, I got it set up. So you can see we're going like, okay, about 10 meters a second. I shoot these things, and then it goes from 1,000... And then we're going basically quadruple our speed. 900, 850, 800. Like, we just completely ditched them because I banked up all of those jets to just get us the fuck out. Like,
just a quick, speedy...
Yeah, there was no catching us at all. What else? I wish I had the clip, and I don't know where it is, of the one where I stole it, killed 2 other guys. Because, like, stealing the artifact off of a ship is really rare, because that means you have to basically get in melee distance. There's also a whole bunch of different ships with archetypes, and... Well, not a whole bunch, but there's several ships with different archetypes. And I think people haven't truly figured out how to run them, because there's a thing on the game called the laser ram, which basically just constantly does damage in whatever direction you have it installed on the ship. And, never has to reload or anything, it just fries whatever you're hitting. And there was a team that just like had 2 of those on their front, and they just bonked their ship against ours, and just our HP melted.
So it's just firing at all times.
Yeah, it's basically just a constant laser that your ship has sticking out of it. This match.
Yeah, the game actually looks like really compelling. Is it just like in beta right now, or what's the vibe?
Right now they're doing the summer preview, which means everyone gets to play it for like a week, and then on July 22nd it goes full release.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they've done a couple of beta tests. I saw Average Jonas playing it like 2 separate beta test occasions. First one I didn't get into, second one I got into, but I was in fucking South Dakota. And then the third one I find is this one that they're running right now, that everyone is finally getting their hands on and seemingly quite enjoying. So if you're interested in giving that a try, let me know. I've put more hours than I probably need to into it, but I'm definitely going to be playing it when it comes out, because it's just like I said, it's just compelling in a sort of... I think the reason is because it's compelling in a competitive way, because despite the fact that it's like a funny haha spaceship game, there's something about it, the format of it definitely lends to being a competitive game, while keeping things random enough that it's not,
Hell yeah. Yeah, like, how big is the map? I can't, like, really just, like, conceptualize, like, what that would be like at all.
Enormous. It's enormous, but you can still very much get chased to the edge of the boundaries. You have a whole slew of ways of finding people. First and foremost is the fact that your ship launches little probes, and you can pilot little probes to scan other ships and points of interest and just scout the map for free, basically. and so you can just find people that way if you fly it across the map and whatnot. Or one instance, so there's, like I said, you can rip off ship parts. One of the items in the game is a turbine. It's just straight up just a disembodied jet engine, and you can use that in space as while you're on foot and just boost through space infinitely. I saw someone take a turbine, fly across the entire map to board someone else's ship, rip a cannon off, and put it on ours. Like, man, that's just rude. We're not even going to use it against them, most likely. You just made their game worse. It is 5 total teams in every match.
Okay, so it's only 5 teams of 4? Is that the limit? Pop open my stream really quick. I want to show you the silly goo boy tech that I've been fucking with lately.
Yeah, let's see this.
That I've been fucking with lately.
Yeah, let's see.
Sweet. Let's see here. So just been ball maxing for a little bit here. Of course,
what
I
rank
fuck
are
it
you
up.
up to now in
Oracle 3, but I'm mostly playing
Excellent.
Phantom games on my Viscous.
Jesus. That makes sense. I think it's what, hero specific MMR?
I fuck up the initial turnaround, but the tech that I've been trying to work on lately is that if you go into cube, you can instantly turn around.
Oh, weird.
But yeah, I just been working on the dribbles, and that shit is real difficult, and I hate it. But I had to like remap my entire like keybinds in order to make it happen, because you can see like, in order to like get it to actually work, you have to like counter strafe against your momentum and double down dash. So I had to like change my I can crouch with regular crouch controls, or M wheel down and just like does a double dash down.
That's kind of nice, because hitting control twice is kind of a pain.
But yeah, in the perfect scenario where I get on top of somebody and can stop my momentum, they can't go nowhere. The game's over.
That's pretty good. So I want to see this again. Do that. Oh my god! Yeah, you just stop. That's like incredibly hard to do on a Viscous, isn't it? Normally.
With the which part?
Just stopping on someone.
Oh yeah, it's real rough, because essentially whichever direction your arrow is going in, you have to be hitting the opposite direction key to like, and it's consistently swapping around. Like if you take a look at the arrow at the top of my screen while I'm diving back and forth. And you only have so many stamina.
Yeah, true.
So it's not something that I can do too often. I typically get like 2 or 3 bounces. And if I'm behind it all, there's just no damage.
You get superior stam on the build usually?
It's really hard to force it with the amount of slots that there are right now. Let's see.
All right, I need to massage that build. I just need to get like the really, really early game things that build into the stuff that eventually end up being in the build, and I think it should be good for proper play.
Oh yeah.
Okay, game.
Are you looking to play a game, or do you just want to do?
Probably not. It is midnight, and I'm
Yeah.
a little worn out. I've been gaming a lot today, just grinding PoE. Managed to get into maps and whatnot. It's looking. Unfortunately, some of the items that I want for my build are being scalped right now, but I'm hoping to come down because there should be a really high quantity of them.
Is it like an open marketplace for getting those at this point?
Kind of. So the way the game works is people put items that they want to sell in their stash tab that they can make public, and then they'll right click it, and then they'll set a price for it, and then you look up the item, and then if you see it, you click a button that will automatically send them a direct message saying, hey, I'd like to buy this item that you have for this much that you've listed it for. You can always like send them another message like lowballing them or something, but
okay,
it's a good way to not get a sale. But yeah, it's slightly they say they don't want to make it like super effortless to sell items because like otherwise people will literally just play the market to get money, and that's not how they want people to play the game. The exception to that is it's easy to list currency for trade. Like you can trade currency for other kinds of currency because the currency in the game basically is crafting stuff. It will like modify an item. So there's a really simple way of doing that where you can like list a certain amount of currency and it'll just automatically get traded away. But when it comes to items and stuff, and for me, certain key items that will really enable my build, I gotta actually buy them off of players or get lucky and get them dropped, which I don't know is necessarily going to happen, but my build is it would really enjoy that. Also, I'm on like there's links that you put on your skills that make them stronger effectively, like by a large amount, usually like 20 to 25% more damage each link. And right now I'm on a 4 link, and the max and sort of expected amount you eventually get to is a 6 link, so that kind of hurts my damage too. So maps have been a little bit of a grind.
And this is for PoE 1?
Yep.
Not 2? Okay.
Anywho, I think I'm gonna hop off. I got a pot of chili on the stove.
Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta modify that build. Fuck, keep forgetting. I4 Gore. I get lost in the sauce. Builds, copy, build. Wait, there's no edit button? Okay, edit. It's just grayed out for some reason, but it still works. Okay, very cool. Mystic Vulnerability doesn't build from anything. Spirit Shielding doesn't. I think all I need to do is add... Only move Suppressor to be later on. I think there was some other T1 item he got that he ended up selling. Definitely no monster rounds is Bima. I don't know what other T1 item he would have gotten. I think Spirit Shielding is more of a an anti-pick for certain burst heroes, like if you're playing against a Yama or some shit. Because then every single time you get hit with the Spirit Slash, you get the 400 barrier. Is Spirit Shielding effectively the reactive barrier, or what? Or is reactive barrier still in the game? No, it's still in the game. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's still in the game. It's just instead of being CC'd, it's just that threshold of damage. Same thing with the
way
gun
more
one.
Common. Okay. What else would that build have gotten? Mystic Expansion, maybe? Because they get greater? Yeah, it's Mystic Expansion. It's gotta be. Oh, I didn't realize that there were different sounds for each tab when you open them up. That's cute.
Yeah, they're getting the UI reeled down.
Oh, yeah.
Also, leaks are coming out this week, so there's probably another major patch coming out
shit.
within a week or two.
That'd be awesome. That would be great, because I think I mean, for sure, there needs to be a shakeup with the rescue beam spam. That probably needs to be addressed.
Oh, yeah. But Frank's model got shown. New Infernus portrait, so he's getting reworked.
Nice.
New Lash portrait, he's handsome now.
What, you mean he wasn't already handsome? What you doing? What you talking about?
He still doesn't have eyes though, so they're just rolling with that.
They still got to rework the Yamato. Her visual style.
Yeah. I'm thinking that they might do like a massive visual rework and maybe semi rework the heroes to an extent, but I don't know. That's just the rumor on the block.
Cool. Well, exciting stuff to come. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna hop off. If you're interested in Wildgate, I can definitely answer any questions, as well as we can always hop on for games at any point. This weekend, I don't really have any huge amounts of plans besides grinding. Probably gonna go to, what is it? Gonna go get burgers tomorrow because they're doing a buy one get one free at Muya for Father's Day for some reason, I guess. Burgers. They just want to grill.
Hell yeah.
Have a good rest
Yeah,
of your
man,
night. Good luck with your matches.
I'll
What
get-
were you gonna say?
I'll probably get it downloaded, and
Cool.
I'm not going to be playing too much tomorrow, but really next week I'll be on and
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know how many more days it's open for. You might have to check. You see how long the open beta is going to be going for. Oh my god, my ears. Please stop assaulting me. Jesus, the friggin' autoplay on some of these Steam pages just mauls me. Let's see, Wildgate open beta. Please stop. The find going to be open, but I have no idea. But hey, if you're not able to play it, that means that you can't. It's done. That's as helpful as I can be.
But it'll be back in like a month or so. So
Yep,
awesome.
it'll be almost exactly a month. So that's pretty something to look forward to. All right, have a good night, dude.
Cheers.
GG. Alright, so Vindicta play feels a little bit better. I've got a build that I like and not the ass ones that I've been seeing everywhere else. So maybe I hop on to matches in the future. It's good to keep yourself sharp. I'd recommend